What's up, Dev Nation? Warriors Bulls coming up next, according to my NBC Sports Bay Area channel. Oh, I guess Atlanta Hawks versus San Antonio still going on. Hey, I thought it was late. Where's Dean? 0.6 seconds left. San Antonio, Atlanta. I don't want to watch the NBC Sports Bay Area one if I can avoid it. So here I am, and I want to let you know that I don't expect to do the play-by-play today. Let me text Dean real quick. Dude, where are you at? I just texted you, bro. Oh, there's my phone. A little bit of a scramble mode here. But I'm glad I didn't figure out the game was at 7 instead of 7:30 until I got to the place that I needed to go to run my errands, because I don't like being in a hurry. You drive less safe and all of that. Luckily, not a lot of people out on the roads today here in Palo Alto, so luckily didn't run anybody over. Never want to do that. Okay, should I go with the NBC Sports Bay Area? I'll go with the NBC Sports Bay Area one over here on my laptop, just in case. Dude, it's so hot in here. Didn't realize that till I got in. Okay, Dean, where you at? San Antonio just beat Atlanta. Okay, let's pull up the back screen. Wow, you got 25 people on here already? Cool. Appreciate that. Box score time. Always good to reset that at NBA.com. Warriors, technically the home team, probably wearing the white. So it's going to be a while. But I wanted to stay true to I set it for 7 p.m. and then all day long I was thinking it was at 7:30 for some strange reason. I'll get to your comments in a moment. I do want to let you know why I'm not going to do the play-by-play, and that is the same reason as yesterday, why I didn't do the play-by-play, just because, for Summer League games, I don't want to do play-by-play. I just want to scout. Doing the play-by-play takes away from my overall objective, which is to scout and really study certain guys that are playing tonight. So just a little disclaimer there. So let me put that in the thing here, and I'll get to your comments real quick. But I'm seeing a couple handles that are new to us, which is great. Always great to have new people on here. All right, so it's going to be a while before tip off. Hopefully we will get what are they talking about on NBC Sports here? Curious.
And so it's exciting because I try not to go outside and wear Valkyrie gear.
Oh, they're talking about Valkyries. Jasmine in the house. Okay. Oh, we got to do that again. Oh, we got to do the Podz thing. It's not a report. Oh my God. Do I have to do this every single time? I better do a video. That's my to-do for tomorrow. Oh my God. Guys, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. Drinking the radio station Kool-Aid on that. Let me try and explain it. I explained it last live stream. Too bad you weren't here for that. And I have it in the good news is, though, I wrote notes the last time we talked about it. So here are the notes. I'm just going to copy paste from the previous one. There we go. Cool. And we'll have it pretty soon. I mean, you be the judge, right? It's classic fan confused by everything that's on social media, primarily a radio station that you assume wouldn't ever cross the lines of journalism, but they do. They constantly do that. Dean Chambers in the house.
What's
Perfect
up,
time.
Brad?
So we will go over this stuff. Let me write in the how you been, man? Say hello to everybody.
Yeah, hey, how's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. Yeah.
Only okay.
Well, yeah,
Oh man. All right. Well, I'll change that in a minute because we're going to talk about all this, quite frankly, yellow journalism. Here we go. This is the article that you want to read that we will go read right now. So this is the article that you want. This is what started the yellow journalism. Okay, here we go. Let's put up the back screen because that's important for this discussion. And we will copy paste that article right here. And we will read it together. Everybody pay attention, especially Boss Reno, right? Appreciate you. Let's go Warriors. But a little bit of education going on here. How to avoid yellow journalism 101, I guess, or dispelling bad rumors. Okay. Blah, 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 all this intro stuff to reach the character minimum on a post on Real GM. I was really surprised Real GM would do this. Look at the headline. Jazz believed to prefer Brandon Podziemski. Look at that headline for a second. Then let's read this. This is just filler introduction for whatever staff person that they got to write this for minimum wage. Sorry, I don't mean to throw Real GM under the bus here, but they deserve this after posting the headline like that. Real GM is pretty awesome 99% of the time. Tim McMahon said on the Low Post podcast, okay? Educated speculation, I think Podziemski would have to be in the deal. More quotes from a podcast. Obviously, you're talking about a ton of picks. I don't know how much the Jazz would press on Kuminga. I do think if Podziemski is not in the deal, there wouldn't be a deal. He even said it was educated speculation. Dean and I would probably do a live stream about marketing the new one. We've already done one. Go look at our channel. I did a marketing one way over here. So let's copy the link here. Really, so far, no new information on that other than the video that I did. So, but Dean and I would get on here and one of the deeper things we might debate is we would try to guess what is Ainge thinking. And one of the things that we would say, first of all, is he wants picks. Secondly, he's more than likely looking at the OKC model. Third is that he's probably not excited about Kuminga's upcoming extension. And then fourth, therefore, if you had to choose between Podziemski and Kuminga, Dean and I would probably go, if I'm Ainge, I'd probably value Podziemski more than Kuminga simply due to the fact that Kuminga's about to get an extension. And we can look at the Warriors salaries here. You see how there's 10 million next year, 0, 0, 0 out for Kuminga. This is going to be a huge number. All right, so Dean, now I'm going to let you talk. Sorry about that. So that's
go ahead.
Stayed on. I hope Boss Reno was here to hear all of that because it's important. Like this article, then the radio station, Arkham Asylum .7, the game. That's what I'm calling them from now on. Arkham Asylum. Nikki knows this. Nikki and Arbel, I've already. I mean, look, if I were running a local radio station, I would run it the same way. I would turn it into Arkham Asylum. I would, and they've done that. Congratulations. I'm really not throwing them under the bus in terms of what they have to do as a business. I am throwing them under the bus in terms of my passion for the correct information. Those of you who are new here, I lean heavily towards information and not entertainment. That's why I don't do comparisons. I don't do crap, which stands for comparisons, rankings, awards, and predictions. And yellow journalism. Maybe we should change that to crappy with the Y at the end for yellow journalism, right? So, yeah, go read the article. They turned this educated speculation from Tim McMahon into this whole, 4-hour show. And then suddenly people are thinking, well, why are you talking about this? Oh, Ainge really wants Podziemski over Kuminga? No, we don't know what he wants, but we can make educated guesses. Like,
yeah, this wasn't a report from the Jazz, is what you're saying, really, right?
Go, yeah. So, anyways, I've been a little tired from traveling, so little things like this get me a little bit more irritated than usual right now because I haven't really gotten my full rest and some meditations. To be honest with you, like it's been a whirlwind, so that gives me a little riled up when I see that so often. But I do appreciate you asking that, Boss. It's a very important question. This is how to figure out what's information and what's yellow journalism out there.
Jasmine's never heard the term yellow journalism before.
Oh,
would you like to give a definition for that, Rich?
Oh, you give the definition because I felt like I talked over you too much and you deserve.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. I looked it up for a quick one. It refers to sensationalistic, salacious, and sometimes slanted stories that newspapers print as objective truth. And I think that's a pretty good definition of it.
Yeah.
I think the term comes from Joseph Pulitzer's New York World and William Randolph Hearst's New York Journal, 19th century. So it just means taking something like an educated guess like that and turning it in, making it seem like it's a report from the Jazz. So,
the funny thing is Arkham Asylum, the people that run Arkham Asylum, they may not have done the investigation to actually read where this whole thing came from. They just probably saw Real GM's tweet, and their tweet is going to have the headline followed by the link. So when you look at this headline, it's wrong. Like, Real GM, you should not be doing this. Jazz believe no. It's Tim McMahon made a speculation of the Jazz believing, right? It's like,
yeah. Oh. And he didn't really mention that, like, I've been hearing from them. He was more just talking about what he thinks it would take. And Tim McMahon says Jazz should. We
got tip off here, but luckily, Trayce and Podz are playing. I thought they would rest on a back-to-back, but
no, they're starting.
Educated I'm glad they quoted it correctly, because then I would have had to listen to the podcast, and that would have taken 2 more hours to dissect. But anyways.
Oh, clickbait. Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Trayce lost a tip. Yeah, Bruce.
I don't know what to do that.
Let's get the box score. How you doing on the stream here? I'm at 9:45, 9:44, 9:43.
Yeah, I'm only maybe 3 to 5 seconds behind you, so it's not too bad.
Pause it for 3 to 5. Play 9:32, 9:31, 9:30.
Oh, you nailed it, Rich. Perfect.
Oh, wow. I nailed it because I couldn't tell if I needed to press the play button instead of the pause. I can't figure out my TV.
Well, you got it right, man. It worked. Oh, BP
lost the ball again, man. That's been a problem. I don't know if you listened to me on the last live stream.
I didn't have a single break last night. I was working a shorter shift, and I didn't have any.
I was very critical of Brandon, I'm sorry to say.
Well, it is a summer league, so I don't mind guys making mistakes as much out here.
Yeah.
Because the games don't count.
Right.
But you would like to see that not be a problem, no doubt. As he makes up for it.
Yeah, that's what BP does. He'll turn the ball over, come right back, and hit a three.
Yep, exactly. He's real mentally tough, man. He really is.
Yeah,
nothing bothers that kid. 20-year-old, however old he is.
I'm going to watch closely, probably Podz, and my other eye will watch Trayce. But yeah, that's if anybody wants to watch Plowden, that would be it's best to just watch him rather than the ball. If you want to really scout a guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this guy deserves a two-way somewhere, I feel like.
He's 29 on the Warriors here. Plowden with the t-shirt and the headband.
I don't know if you want to do the play-by-play, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, it's up to you, Rich. I don't mind doing it, but
oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because the way I'm watching this game, like I said earlier, I want to just watch the guy, even when he's standing in the corner. I won't be able to watch Plowden, unfortunately, and so that's what I want to do. So I'll let you take it over on the. I know that people do want play-by-play.
Okay. Yep. So he hit both free throws, and I don't know the players out here, so I'm just going to call them the Rockets and Warriors, except for the guys.
Yeah. Well, Bulls.
Sorry, Bulls. Yeah, they look like the Rockets.
Just no 14 on Bulls. That's their draft pick, Buzelis.
Buzelis, right? Who got the ball and swung it over to the left corner, attack the hoop, lay it up, double tap. Nope.
Look at
rebound
BP.
by Podz.
What a rebound!
Norval got the rebound. Number 10 going down the lane. No, he threw it away. Then realized he couldn't grab it, and it went out of bounds. It's the Bulls. Sorry, not the Rockets. It's the Bulls ball here.
Yeah.
All tied up. 7:40 to go.
It's cool because now I get to.
Yeah, they're running over to 77 left wing three. It's good. 7-4.
Trying to figure out who
BP does. Quickly gets the ball up the court. Back to BP.
Dude named Henry Drell.
Drell, cool. Throws a really poorly timed lob to TJD, but he gets fouled going down the lane. It looks like that was on. Was that on Buzelis or 77? I think it's 77. Yeah, I think the foul was on him. Number 77 on Chicago. Now number 99 on the Dubs. Throws it over to, what was his name again? Plowden?
Plowden. Yep.
Daquan.
Quan.
Quan. I like it. Daquan Plowden. Yep. Made that three. Bulls driving to the lane. He tried to force an entry pass, which was stolen away by short-haired Trayce. Then gets it stolen by Buzelis. Trayce blocks that all the way out of bounds.
Oh, man.
You like the what do you call it? The kind of soft block back up the court, but there's something intimidating when a guy just swats your stuff all the way out of bounds. Buzelis posts up, fade away, no good. Their center grabs the rebound though, puts back up and in.
That's what you worry about, Trayce. Cue the need a big man brigade there because
Summer League.
It's not too. He's not tall.
Yeah,
it is Summer League.
I think if he gets his positioning, his wingspan and athleticism would be perfectly fine. I think height, honestly, is a little. If it's similar enough, where you can't tell much of a difference if they're just standing next to each other, I think it's more wingspan at that point. I mean, you can't have a 6'3" guy play center, but you know what I mean. I think it's the angles.
I better leave that up. Reece Beckman, I'm trying to figure out why he isn't playing.
Yeah, I wonder.
And there's
maybe is he international? Is some Olympic thing?
No, he's not international. He's American.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's look up Trayce Jackson Davis wingspan. 7'3" wingspan. Yeah.
With that jumping ability, that really makes him a lot. So the Bulls made the first, missed the second, and BP got the rebound, as you might expect. Over to Plowden.
Trayce's timing is still way better than Wiseman's. I just had to throw that in there.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to do that to Jim, man. TJD going to the hoop. No good, but he got fouled. Number 77 is coming out. It's 10-7, 5:56 to go. Dubs down a triple.
Quinten Post, Hoops Hype Rumors. What's the latest? Dealing with an injury 2 weeks ago. So, well.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'd like to see him in action. That was so much fun when we got that pick back. We thought it was gone. It was Quinten Post, who, I don't know, for a second round pick, he looks like a pretty fun, prospect. There's nothing guaranteed for him, but there's also not a ton of pressure, and he could just be fun to watch, play with for the other players in the team, I would think,
Yeah.
So you were saying about I'm sorry, what was his name? Daquan what was his last name?
Plowden.
Plowden, yeah. Plowden. Yeah. You were saying you like watching him without the ball in his hands, or with, when he's not on the guy guarding the ball and all that. And
Yep.
I think that's really important to think about, because, well, I think Bill Russell's the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
He really made that point repeatedly throughout his life when he was doing interviews about basketball, of like, the ball is in the air, probably 2 seconds. Each team takes 90 shots. That's 3 minutes of game time when the ball is actually in the air being shot. So what are you doing the other 45 minutes of the game? What is it that you're doing out there? Because that's the entire time both teams spend shooting.
Hold on a second.
Brandon called him a great mentor, said there are things you learn with him. You can't just go to Google or YouTube and search for. He said the advice that he got from him about life in general and how to be a professional was just absolutely priceless. And on that call, Klay told him that he'll always be in his corner and that he could reach out to him anytime, which Brandon told me meant so much to him being a rookie and heading into his second season. And guys, Klay's impact on this team and organization is going to be long-lasting without a doubt.
Yeah. All right, had to chime in there on the Klay calling Brandon. Sorry about that.
Absolutely. I'd love to hear that. No, for sure. I think it was TJD hit 2 free throws, but the Bulls come back and answer with a 3. So Brandon was saying what? He was saying
I just got some life lessons from Klay, and I'll have to go back later. I'm trying to write notes and all that. So the notes are in the description right now. If anybody wants to go look at that, let's get rid of that. But that's Cassidy Hubbarth. She's half Filipino, for those of you in the Philippines.
Hey, there you go.
She is one of the best. I noticed today I did some clipping of some of the interviews she did last game, and it was great.
Yeah, I always like her reports. Oh, we got some physical play out there. And Draymond's watching this, by the way. Oh, it's Plowden. It's Plowden going hard for the ball, but he committed the foul.
Oh, Draymond, where is he?
Yeah, he's in the stands. They showed him on TV.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, wearing sunglasses, chilling in the heat. The hot heat of Vegas, man.
Yikes.
Bulls pulled up and missed it, but the Warriors gave up an offensive rebound, then a bad cut down low, and Buzelis slammed it down. TJD's gone to the bench, but BP's still out there working on a pick and roll, throws it into the corner, but kind of heavily guarded. That guy almost throws away, but it goes back to the Warriors. Number 99. Is that Yuri Collins? There up top. BP hesitating. Post up, starts pivoting, picked up his dribble, fadeaway lefty, air ball, out of bounds. Bulls ball. ugly offensive possession there. But they didn't really freak out, I guess. There was something calm about that ugly possession. I don't know. It's Summer League, man. Just go out there and have fun. You know what I mean? I mean, you have to do the right thing and prove that you can know how to play winning basketball too. But I'm not stressing about this game, bro. No way. Bulls 3. No, that was a nice rebound by number 31. And number 44, I believe. No, 41. Sorry. Set a nice pick. Collins, I think, number 99, went down the lane for the Warriors, missed it. Buzelis is taking the ball up the court. Kind of sloppy pass, but no one's there to knock it away. And then he sets a screen, gives it to another player, pulls up for 2 for the Bulls. And they're leading this 17-9. 7-0 run in the last 2:29, 2:30 here. Warriors working the top of the key, drive down the lane. That was contested, pulled up fadeaway mid-range jumper without much movement. So not the best shot. Bulls passing the ball much better than the Warriors. Leads to a pretty open 3, which they missed. And Buzelis, I believe, is called for the offensive foul, shoving on the going for the rebound.
We got a couple new guys, Roman Sorkin and Santiago Vesovi, who did not play last game.
Are we still working out Kevin Knox? Is he on?
Oh yeah, he's out there. He's number 31.
Oh, number 31's Knox. Oh, great. Okay. Sorry again. I didn't look at the roster here.
That's okay. They don't have. It's hard to find the roster. They don't have uniform numbers on the box score.
Silly. Just make everything. Oh, it's not that hard to make everything like normalized when you already have this set up for the game.
Yeah. I think it's a situation where a uniform number could be changed at any given moment, so it would ruin the database. So it would have to be manually entered every game. So just hire a guy to manually enter it. But that's my computer science major there talking. So I can understand the machinations of it. It's just the practicality of it doesn't make sense.
Well,
I need to go fix the title because Podz and TJD are playing.
Yep.
My bad.
Absolutely. They're out there having fun. Oh, I saw the American Century Championships going on?
Yeah.
Right? It's weird not having Steph there. I mean, it's great, but yeah.
It is weird.
I saw Blake Griffin not being Steph Curry from way downtown on that basketball hoop they have set up.
Really?
Yeah. He missed a bunch of them. I mean,
Steph Curry is there. So that's
Seth
some
Curry's
good news.
there. Oh, there you go.
And Dell's actually on the leaderboard right now.
Well, I think Dell's probably pretty good at golf too. I don't know how good Seth is.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
He's not a favorite to win the tournament or anything like Dell and Steph. Dell can play.
Yeah, I get that.
Long shot, but he's a dark horse type. But just to be a dark horse in that, the one name I didn't see that's always up there is Tony Romo. Tony Romo is awesome. So I don't know if he's not playing or just had a bad round. And then Marty Fish, who came in second last year to Steph, he's up there.
Right.
Vinny Del Negro is usually good. I forgot to check where he was, but there's these certain guys that are always good.
That'd be cool to see Jordan play that, man. I wonder.
Yeah, I guess he. I don't know. There's a nice story of Michael Jordan playing this pro that went viral about a month ago.
Really? Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, we'll talk about it next time out.
Yeah. The Bulls set a pick and roll over to the right wing. 3, it's good. They can't miss and we can't hit. That's 20-11. Almost. Wow, that was almost a backcourt violation right there. But it wasn't, I guess. Warriors over to left wing, out to the right corner, right wing, drive, over to the left corner with Podziemski going down the lane, up back to the right corner, driving kick. It's good.
There you go.
Work.
Knox,
right. Number 31, Kevin Knox. Drills that triple.
Good job by Podz.
Yeah, I thought he got the rebound and knocked it away, but it went back to the Bulls. I think it's Warriors ball.
Yeah, but then Buzelis caught it, and that's a walk. You can't do that. You can't catch your own air ball.
Right. He caught his own air ball. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Just bothered Buzelis.
I think you shouldn't be able to catch a block shot. If someone blocks your shot, you shouldn't be able to catch it either. Give the defense a little love, you know?
I would kindly disagree, but go ahead.
Really? Well, that looked like it was an alley-oop that went into the hoop. Nope. Trayce caught it and corralled it in. Got the and one, I think.
Way to go,
Yes,
Trayce.
He's at the line. It's 20-16, so he has to hit this one. Let's get it to a better number here. No, he missed it.
No announcement jinx.
Well, we'll try to go for 2018 on the repeat then. Assuming they don't score. Ed, I think Trayce saved that to BP. BP got it up court. Not really numbers, but they do have the trailer. BP's open for three. 2019 we'll go with. Hey. What's a 1-point game all of a sudden with 1:23 to go in the first. Warriors 8-0 run the last 1:15 here.
I got to look
heat up.
It's a percentage.
Oh, they're switching pretty heavily, and they got a little out of sorts, but Warriors get back on the string, get back in the right geometry. The Bulls cut down the lane. Nah, he got fouled. It's a shooting foul.
Brandon got clocked on the screen, and it didn't affect him.
He did. He got slammed on. I saw that, but I didn't know how to say it quickly enough, I guess. But yeah. I mean, I don't think people understand when they say, "Oh, basketball, it's a non-contact sport." Like, these guys are huge, and they're elbowing you in the head and clawing at you and shoving you. Like, there's a lot of, especially in environments like this where guys are competing for roster spots. There's a lot of pretty rough basketball out there, man. Anyway, they hit the first. The Bulls do. Oh, thank you, Amy. It's very nice of you. This is second. TJD with a nice long rebound. Long-armed rebound.
Hear that one more time. I think Podz is going to go to Paris. Oh, he had another three. My bad.
Go on to Paris and watch Steph and USA basketball play in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah. Podz is going to go to Paris to watch.
Hey, man, maybe he could be our correspondent out there.
Ooh.
That could be a lot of fun. Oh, how many concurrents do we have, man? Goat number? Great. 30. Of course. Right.
Man, BP. That 3-point percentage is crazy right now.
What is it?
I got to look it up.
It's got to be around 60-something.
They don't really keep track of Summer League stats.
Oh, God. I mean, it's on ESPN.
Charge. No!
Oh, what? They call that block?
Come on.
And angry.
Review. Yeah. Review that. Review that SHIT. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. He shuffled his feet, but he didn't move.
But don't move your feet. Oh, well.
He didn't even move where his feet were. He just lifted them, basically.
And they are. Yay.
Yeah, they're going to challenge him anyway.
I could see if they don't give it to Anthony Vereen there, I can see why.
Yeah. It's tough, though, again. you know, because these guys are trying to center themselves to take a charge so it doesn't like hurt as much when
you know
get
what?
hit, like sideways.
Like you said, this is Summer League. I almost want him to lose the challenge so that it will be more ingrained in Podziemski's head that you really can't move at all. You know, so there's this, since it's Summer League, if this was a regular season game, I'd be rooting for winning the challenge, obviously. But oddly, I'm like, I almost want to lose the challenge just so he doesn't take it, you know. A great positioning, great. Just he was 98%. That's 98% a charge. But this is Summer League, so that you never know. That 2%, you know, game 7 of the finals at Boston, you know, they're going to give that to Boston.
Sure.
So we'll see.
So the thing is, you've done everything to get that charge.
Yeah.
But then, you know, just shuffling your feet just slightly, you know, especially on a replay, it's probably going to get overturned, I would say. Which sucks because he deserved that charge. He was there. He earned it. And then, you know, but that's the technicality. I guess we'll have to see what they rule. I haven't gotten... I
think the refs will say that he moved his foot because they need to be by the book here. These guys. This is not Scott Foster game 7 at Boston, you know. And I don't know if I were the ref, I'd probably say that and it's game 7 at Boston. You know, the home team wins those.
Yeah, that's true. There's no home court advantage here too, so
yeah,
I'm sure it's probably more Warriors.
These refs are getting graded on this, so
yeah, that's right.
It's
trying to make the league too, man. Yeah, which could be why there's 3:31 left.
The right example is if this was game 7 at Chase Center, that's a charge. You know, it just.
Yeah, maybe not on the review, but they would have just called it on the court, I think. So here we go. We're gonna have a ruling here.
Forgot to rule it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. BP doesn't like it, but of course.
Okay.
I
don't have my audio on. What did they say, Rich?
When you're they said unsuccessful challenge. BP's mad about it. He goes to talk to the ref, and just like right now, BP doesn't have the benefit of analyzing the slow motion replay 2 or 3 times. He's playing the game. He wants to win, so I can understand why he's pissed off right now.
Yeah, sure. Again, I mean, taking charges and then getting them taken away for just that slight, but you know, you got to keep your feet down.
Yeah, I would have been the same way. I would have been like, oh, I was there, you know, but that's playing the game. That's different than us having the advantage here of watching it on TV.
I didn't have a 6'8" hyper athlete just crash into my chest and head.
Yep.
So all good, BP. And he's not going to let that take him out of the game. Nice entry pass into TJD, who has a smaller player on him.
Take him.
Yeah, nice lefty hook.
All right. Good Kevin
Knox. Yeah, who's going to line for a shooting foul.
Been a while since we had a Warrior to call Kevin.
Kevin. Yeah. Well, we got Kevon.
Yeah, true. Not
Kevin,
quite.
Kevon, Kev everywhere, man.
just doing a Durant reference. That's all.
KD, man.
In 5 years.
Yeah, it's been half a decade. I can't believe how much hate KD gets from people. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's one of the chillest people in the NBA, man.
Yeah, when I talked to Raymond Ritter at Starbucks 3 mornings ago, that was one thing he like wanted to point out, as if Raymond didn't know that I already knew that. And that's part of the problem. Like PR, sometimes they don't know their guys, sadly. But oh well.
Well, he didn't know what?
He didn't know that I'm actually a KD. I've never thrown KD under the bus, and
yeah. Oh, right.
So he went out of his way to say, "Oh, KD's such a nice guy." It's like, I'm thinking when he's telling me,
no, bro.
Dude, I know this.
You need to tell everybody else that, man.
He's not going to dap me up after the USA game in the bowels if I was any different than that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was great. I said this last live stream when you were working is that a lot of things lined up this past week for me personally in sort of, you know, retiring from covering the game on the scene. And one of the things was that Katie happened to be right there, standing right in front of me. Right after LeBron dapped up Shams, which by the way went viral. So my video went viral.
Right.
That's another crazy thing that happened. And the way that Shams sort of nudged me that way, it almost makes you think if Shams has a mole at clutch points or something to make things go viral or whatever. Because Shams, I DM'd him the 8-second clip, and he goes, "Oh, cool. Well, let me know if you tweet it." And this is stuff I'm telling you right now is like, this is a bonus for watching this live stream, because I don't know that I could put it out there in an article and make that permanent on there. It might show Shams in a I don't know, manipulative manner, maybe perhaps, but Shams.
I don't think that.
He hits me back. Yeah, I have to think about it. I'm gonna need you to edit the story when I write it, Dean. But anyway.
Shams, no, I want it public.
Shams hits me back. Yeah, pressure. And he goes, let me know if you tweet it. So I'm like, oh, is he gonna retweet me if I do that? He's not. I mean, come on. Shams doesn't retweet anybody, right? He's like Woj. He does his job. And I'm thinking,
well, his job is on Twitter. I mean, he doesn't work for Twitter.
Like,
but
okay.
Yeah,
all right. So I tweeted it. Minutes later, Clutch Points sees it and they blow it up. And it helps Shams out because people are going, "Oh, Woj, you need to do the DAP challenge because it's you're losing to Shams as is."
There's nothing wrong with having some fun, man. And like, hey, I got dapped up by LeBron, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
Shams knew
I mean, I got a shout out from KB, Camp Bazemore. I was on the moon for a couple hours, man.
Oh, but Shams knew what he was doing. He's the one that.
Yeah, sure. We're back, by the way, and up 3.
Sorry, let me. Oh, here we go. Oops, random browser tab. That one was stuck on Warrior SoundCloud. All right, so I just ruined all your play-by-play, but
no, it's all good. It's Summer League, bro. By the way, Kevon Looney and Jonathan Kuminga are also here watching this game.
And TJD just ripped a defensive rebound about 10, 15 seconds ago and gets an offensive rebound.
Yes, he did. BP going.
Ooh!
Contact, almost hit it, but going to the line. Warriors are up 26-23. All of a sudden, man. Hey, I got to ask you this. Does TJD look really like tan? Or am I just not remembering what he looks like? Because he looks really, really tan here to me. Like he's been swimming in the ocean all.
I have no idea how to answer that one.
Okay, well.
I mean,
I don't mind, I'm not saying he looks bad or anything. Just he looks really tan.
He is of African American descent.
Yeah, I know that, Rich.
But like, of course, you're gonna have, a shade of that species, shall we say? I don't know.
Species.
So I don't, or that ethnicity.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he looks tan. I've never thought of it. I thought he's just, he's black, so he's got.
I know, but I see Steph after he's golfing, and he's got golf tan lines on his shirt and everything. From his shirt, I mean, not on his shirt. Yeah, from his shirt.
Dell is a large percentage Caucasian as well. So
I didn't know that.
And then Sonia is so.
Oh.
Anyways, only at Summer League are we talking about skin tone.
Well, I was talking about tans, but I'll get it.
Shay Dunn loves it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Having a good time here, you know.
I mean, at least we figured out a way to make it more interesting than yellow journalism and throwing out stuff like the Jazz want BP for clicks.
I mean, I do see what they're saying with that, you know, just because BP's on such a good contract and everything, you know. But we don't know that from Ainge.
No, the radio station part, blowing that part up.
Yeah,
They didn't talk about the other part.
Well, TJD posting up, making plays, working on his handle a little bit here, and gets fouled, I believe.
Yeah.
Or is up 27-23. Oh, who's that guy? He looks familiar.
Vogo? What a name.
Sonogo?
Oh,
yeah, Sonogo. I've heard that. Yeah, he looks familiar to me.
Oh, there it is.
I can't remember from where, though.
Sonogo. Cool. Adama. That's his first name.
Sonogo. Oh, you got the steal here. Shouldn't have done that.
Adama is the commander of Battlestar Galactica.
It's the what?
He's the commander of Battlestar Galactica, man. Adama.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah. Watch that. Is Guy playing at all?
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah.
No, he's in freaking he's playing for Brazil right now.
Oh, that's right. They're in the Olympics. Yeah, of course. Sorry.
No, I gotta keep up with the comments, my bad.
Warriors miss a three, but get the offensive rebound into the paint. Number 10, nice hesitation. Puts it back up, and did that count? No, he got fouled. Warriors up 2 here.
Who is number 10?
Dante? Yeah, it could be his haircut, Trey. Yeah, that could TJD could look different because of his haircut. Yeah. Because he had a lot bigger hair, and it looks like he really downsized it. I don't know. You know, he got a haircut. How else do you say it? Not that I know what that is, yeah. What's up, Coop? Waiting for the marketing news. Well, could be a wait. Could be a wait.
I said August 6th would be the next magical date.
Well, we're going to know something from there. Yeah.
But Dean, we need to talk about that offline because all the dates are somewhat confusing.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts on that one.
Good help by BP. They called a foul on probably Ethan Thompson, number 55.
I think BP is probably one of the best guard help defenders in the post that I've seen for a while. I think he's really good at that.
Yeah, that's a foul on Ethan Thompson, but great help by BP to even disrupt a tiny little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Thompson. Damn it.
I'll just call this guy Ethan then.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Still rooting for Klay. Nothing changes. Anyway, Warriors up 1. Oh, Sunogo had a nice game against Milwaukee. He had 17 points, 6 of 10 from the field, and 12 rebounds, I think.
Oh!
Has 9 Collins, is that, I think?
Yep, Yuri Collins.
And
led the NCAA in assists in 2023, I believe.
You led the NCAA in assists? Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, man. There's a lot of schools out there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hope I'm right about that. It's one of those. Let's look it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yuri Green.
College players who can pass and rebound, they almost always do pretty well in the NBA at some point.
2-time NCAA season assist leader.
2-time. Oh, I love that. Passers are great, man. They make everything about basketball fun, you know?
Oops.
You got a guy who loves passing the ball. They're going to, speaking of which, BP couldn't quite connect on the touchdown. 3/4 court pass there. But it was a nice idea. They're showing a replay of Buzelis floater here.
Good on Buzelis not to charge into BP too.
Oh yeah, he remembered that not to keep going because BP draws all those charges. Bulls get easily into lane, but there's good defense around the hoop, and the Warriors prevent a score. It's all tied up, 29-29, 6:07, 6:06, 6:05. As the Warriors get into the paint, don't even look at the basket, which I don't. Oh no, BP shut me up. Opened up the lane and fed it into number 10 there for a dunk.
Look at BP box out. I love that.
Yep. They got the offensive rebound, though.
Oh,
BP
get a rebound on that one. Oh, well.
Yeah, fade away. No good. I think, are you a little ahead of me, Rich? Again?
Let me see. 522, 521.
Oh, no. Yep, we're good. We're at the same time. Cool.
All right.
Warriors get the rejection. One of the players falls down on the Dubs. Didn't see from what. Collins, free throw line jumper, no good. Out to Buzelis is going to take the ball.
Jumper.
Huh?
He shot the jumper and it was 1-on-3.
Yeah. It was a pull-up 1-on-3 jumper from the free throw line. So Bulls tip an offensive rebound out of bounds, and the Warriors will take a timeout. Up 31-29.
31.
You're 25 seconds behind us. And you're watching on YouTube. Well, you can pause us from when we say something and wait for that thing to happen and then hit play, and you should be good, Trey. Or we can describe your future to you. Podz is reckless is passing. He should be way better. Oh, Henry, I don't think he's doing that bad, man. You know, he's been fine. He's trying some hit-ahead passes and all that, but you know, this is obviously
reckless. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, it's not.
They have way more turnovers.
Heavy.
Actually, he has 3 turnovers.
Yeah, it's not been like clinical.
He had a few last game too, so
yeah,
he's already. I counted 4 turnovers. I would call it a turnover. The 4th one, which was really the second one, he just lost the ball and somebody else got it back. So count that as need to be better as a playmaker on that one. But he is racking up the assists too. But I wouldn't call it reckless. I'd just say, all right, maybe a shade, below reckless. But I'm being nitpicky, so I'll just retract my thing there.
No, well, I mean, just he doesn't need to be way better. He can just go out there and work
he's
on
getting reps.
Like
that's the main thing. That's
why
this
is to get you going as a young player.
I saw a tweet from other Shane Young, who covers the NBA and the Phoenix Suns because he moved to Phoenix. He's like, Podziemski's too good for this. It's like, bro, you don't understand. We want him to get reps. That's why he's playing so much.
And he's just got out of college,
It's not that he's right. Podz is too good for this, but he's expected to play point guard this year, so we better get him some reps. That's why he's in there.
It's
and
normal.
You can only know that if you're a beat writer of the Warriors. If you're not a beat writer of the Warriors, that's the problem with Twitter. You get a lot of this all the time. People just complaining about something, and they don't really know the full details, and that's why that app sucks.
Oh yeah, that happens, does it? Huh. Bulls hit both. It's a tie game. No, I think a lot of times Summer League is actually good for talented young players too. Just because you're not going to play Podz in the G League, we need him on the team, and you're not going to have most nights the ability to have the coach focus on him and TJD as your main guys out there. So I think this is a great opportunity for that type of stuff. I also really got to give Podz a lot of credit as TJD's holding the ball, looking for the handoff. I got to give Podz a lot of credit and TJD that they didn't have a rookie wall that they hit, really, as far as I could remember, Oh, TJD with the beautiful offensive rebound gets fouled on the putback attempt, and he'll go to the line. He's got more of a beard, too, now, I think. Yeah, he just looks older. It's amazing. 1 year. How much older a guy can look, Oh, thank you very much. Multitasking, nice. Is that? Oh yeah, don't worry about the comments there, Trey. We understand. And TJD hit 1 out of 2 here, I believe. So 32-31. And bad screen on the Bulls. It'll be Warriors ball. Knox will inbound. Who's the last team Knox played for? I think it was the. Yep, there's JK and Loon on your screen there for a moment.
New York Knicks.
Knicks, I thought too, yeah. But I thought he might have gone somewhere else after that. Either way, nice to see.
He's been in the NBA for 7 years.
Yeah, it's wild.
Another rebound.
3. TJD got another rebound, and it looks like the Warriors will be fouled. And I think this one's sideline out of bounds here. Yep.
Am I ahead of you again? Let's see. Let me do the scoreboard here. Ready? 341, 340, 339, 338.
Right, perfect. Yuri Collins misses that one. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Ethan Thompson.
Yeah.
Ethan Thompson misses that one.
I'll be right back.
All right, Rich. And Cable East Coast. He will go to the line to shoot 2 from Oregon. Thompson from Oregon State. You're breaking my heart, buddy. What are you doing? No, it's okay. It's the first free throw, 33-31. Number 55 here. Shoots a second. Makes a second. Warriors up, 34-31. Bulls will get it up court pretty quickly. Number 0. Excuse me, hard trapping from TJD and Collins there. Double team. Then they got back in position while they trapped the ball on the left corner. Number 0 take a pull-up triple. That wasn't a great shot. And Warriors get the rebound. Off the miss. Collins down the lane. No one there. Lays it up and misses the lefty layup. Oh, no. He wants that one back for sure. That was a great play, though. You get that wide open. I mean, that's a good look, Just got to convert it. You timed us perfectly with your pause. Oh, that's great, Trey. Rich timed my lag perfectly, too. So we just have good timing, good vibrations, today. Was the cat ad rejecting a French chef? It was pretty funny. Watching this on ESPN too, by the way. Here on Sling. Yeah. Oh, you responded, Rich. Cable, East Coast. Nice. Add for spam. How's everybody doing?
All right, back.
Check the likes here. Is that Rich?
Oh, okay. So, okay. Oh, good job. Right, Trey. Oh, with Draymond being here, I remember last game, some stuff that I skipped over accidentally. Cassidy Hubbarth reported that Kevin Knox talked to Draymond after practice, so 2 days ago. And he told him that, here in Summer League, teams are looking for guys that, do all the other things. So that's what you have to focus on. So he told Cassidy Hubbarth that, and that's what he's working on. So,
that's what he's working on, you said?
Kevin Knox is working on just doing all the things that's needed to be a rotation player.
Yeah, having Draymond be able to tell you how to make it from where he came from with the expectations and being undersized, it's got to be a great inspiration for these guys to,
Hey, real quick, who missed the layup?
I think that was Collins.
Okay.
99. Yeah.
I'll make sure
it was a beautiful move to get wide open, though. I don't know. It just kind of rolled. He didn't quite hit the rim of the backboard. It was kind of in the middle, but it was a really beautiful move to get open. BP posting up. Looks like. Oh, nice fake handoff. Turn over to, who is that?
Oh, J.Cole again.
Plowden, yeah. Triple.
Man, Plowden's a baller.
He's got a nice angular jumper.
He deserves a two-way somewhere.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Hey, I wouldn't mind him here, man.
Yeah, but we probably cannot give him the regular contract, but we'll see.
No, not I'm talking about a two-way though. I would,
No, but that's the thing is he could get a regular one somewhere,
Oh, right.
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Mark Jones yesterday was talking about how guys were, once they got the contract, they were pulled from Summer League. So he was like, most likely to be pulled, this guy, Plowden. For example, Fred VanVleet. I'm just remembering what Mark Jones said. And there was another guy that I can't remember. But like VanVleet was a guy that was like, okay, let's shut him down. We're going to sign him.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Yeah.
Steady Freddy, man. He was undrafted, wasn't he?
I think so. Yep.
Awesome. You love to hear those stories. BP down the lane, alley-oop. TJ missed it. Missed it again. And Knox
way to get the rebound.
Offensive rebound, but went out of bounds. Both. We got more likes than viewers right now, Rich.
Wow.
Pretty cool. 23 views, 26 likes last time I checked. Bulls for three, no good. Warriors going to get the rebound, but it gets knocked out. Gets it over to the BP. Cross court.
Nope, not there.
Yeah. Plowden is going to give it back to BP. BP screen. Plowden picked up the dribble. Gives it over to Knox, who does not pick up the dribble. Gets it into Collins. Collins over to Plowden.
Great pass.
Very nice movement, but missed the three, and it was, I think, a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, by Knox
there. Yeah.
At least he was there hustling for it.
He was hustling for it, and that's important because you can restrain that hustle a little to not foul. It's way harder to turn it up to go get the rebound if you're not at that level already. Bulls drive and kick, right post to the left corner, miss. BP up the lane, alley-oop to Plowden, slam dunk.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, great outlet by Knox. Made up for that foul. Love to see it. Bulls in the paint, layup, good. It is 39-36. And did the Warriors throw it away on the inbounds? Did they throw it out of bounds on the inbounds? I think they might have.
Let me watch
see that nice BP alley to Plowden there.
Yeah. Knox got a little ambitious with the fast break after a made basket, so he outletted to Plowden. Plowden wasn't looking.
Yeah. Eye contact, very important.
Yeah, or just hit Yuri and not be so ambitious, but that's okay. I get
Well,
it.
I don't mind the ambition in
Good
Summer
taste.
League. Just
That's
make
good
sure he sees you, man, you know? But these guys have to, you know, the speed of this game and the reason basketball is so difficult at this level, like, you don't have time to think. You have to know before something happens and, like, do it so quickly that it's really like muscle memory in a lot of ways, right? Because if you take a second for the guy to turn around, there's a defender in front of him now.
This is the second game Knox has played with Plowden, or third possibly, or fourth, maybe fifth. I don't know if they played in the California Classic. I was busy in the USA stuff, but like, so I mean,
they're not experienced with each other.
Talk about it. Might be good to have Plowden look next time, you know.
But there's probably a defender in front of him, you know, if you wait that half beat. So I get that, but you still have to create eye contact. Oh, they left TJD. BP couldn't get the pass inside. It's Bulls fast break now down the lane, number 29, I think, on the Bulls layup. They take a 1-point lead, 40-39, with 33 seconds to go in the half. BP down the lane, righty hook, it's good. Set the lead back. Oh, tell me they called the timeout. They might have.
Righty this as well, I believe.
Yeah, it was righty hook.
Right.
That's his offhand, of course. Which
4 turnovers. That's a bit alarming. 4 turnovers.
He has been on fire from 3, though. He didn't take a timeout. They're running down the clock. Because that's what teams do.
5 seconds.
Might as well stand there and dribble when it's a 1-point game. And they throw it out of bounds.
Good job by Trayce.
Yep.
To really call
he was
that.
all over that guard, man. That's another thing about Trayce. There are times where he moves up and down the court like he's not a center, if you know what I mean by that. Like, he looks like a wing or a guard or a large forward, but not a center moving. And
what can BP do in 6.5 seconds?
Yeah, I would go with Trayce. Get Trayce the ball. If you can do it. Now they fouled him. So no go with the foul.
$3.8 now. Let's see.
Into BP.
Oh,
down the lane, reverse. It's good. 0.6 to go.
Ended.
That was a righty as well, I believe. And the Bulls actually took a shot before the buzzer, and it looked more like a baseball play into outfield.
Those are some numbers
At the end of the half.
14, 5,
beautiful layup, man.
That's multiplied by 2, 28, 10, and 8.
Draymond showed him some love.
Yep.
Did you say what? 25, 10, and 8?
Multiply his stats by 2 because it's halftime. 28, 10, and 8.
Yeah, 28, 10, and 8. Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah, BP's the best, man.
Trayce has a double-double, 10 and 12 if you multiply that by 2.
Yeah, so a pretty just common average game for him. We're so lucky to have these rookies, bro. You don't just get guys like that on every contending team who are young and, like, fun to watch and also just kind of mature. We got Moody, too. I can't believe how much complaining I hear about this roster. And I get there's all the pressure in the world to get Steph a contender because he deserves that. And obviously with Klay leaving that's, it's just more real. But, like, we have a good roster. We have a fun roster here, man. And I don't know if I'd switch places with anybody in the league, really. I mean, I know I wouldn't because none of them have Steph. So, but even around him,
Speaking of the roster, I wanted to throw in here that what I've seen with this Summer League team, I've seen a dramatic improvement of constructing your Summer League team. The last couple years, I think, obviously you got JK and Moody, you're developing those guys. It's a little different. Trayce and BP are so much better with all the experience that they had in college. But BP, obviously, he's special. And so I know there's little nuances, but it feels like we're doing better constructing this summer league team in terms of one of the plays that we saw earlier is like, Knox missed the 3-pointer in the corner, but it was like handoff by Yuri in the corner. Like those aren't things you usually get with the summer league team. And I found that was very impressive. Just our guys being able to do those things. I mean, Yuri is in year 2 with Santa Cruz Golden State. So there's some experience there as to what we do. But yeah.
Oh, we got a Draymond interview.
Draymond, so let's listen in.
To support your Brooks turned second-year guys turned U.S. select team members. What are your thoughts on, just the growth of Brandon and Trayce?
I think that growth has been great. Seeing these guys out here making plays today that look like you're a second-year guy. And I remember back when I was on the select team. It's kind of like that validation.
Okay. I have to turn it down because there's background music. Oh, here's Cassidy talking about the Knox conversation she had. Ask them about Klay right now. Haven't processed it yet. Says he's been suppressing his emotions. Screen says 522 career wins. Asking about Steph. Guarantees a gold. Cassidy's really good at like segueing to the next question. If you ever wanted to be a TV reporter, just watch her. She'd be a very good blueprint for those of you. Like I said earlier, yesterday's interview was just amazing in terms of like she segued from JK talking about the weather to JK. I have to tag her on Instagram for this. I want to do the clip first. And then from that to like Klay Thompson, it was just so smooth. She'd be like, speaking of hot, JK, you had a hell of a year last season. And it's like, damn, how'd you go from the weather to talking about what kind of year Kuminga had? And then it ended up with like, I forgot how she segued to Klay, but that was pretty cool too. Love Dray, yep. What's up, SG Sports Talk channel? Man, I wanted to grab something to eat real quick, but I guess Dean beat me to the punch. Of course, Dean is doing the play-by-play, so he gets first dibs. But I am starving right now. Starving. I thought the game was going to start at 7:30. Hopped on here like 7:10, 7:11. They were late, but the fact that because the previous game, Atlanta versus whoever they played, that one ran late, close game, and so didn't get a chance to get any bite to eat. Why is Brandon playing? We just went through that actually. If you look in the description, I have notes. Short answer: he needs reps at the 1, so that's why. That's why people don't understand it, especially the like I said before, various journalists who don't cover the Warriors on Twitter saying, "Oh, Brandon, why is he playing? Why is Podziemski's too good for Summer League?" We need reps. We need him to play the 1 and play making stuff. And most glaring, turnovers. So he should play more. He's got to solve this turnover problem. Let's take a look at some previous stats. Let's look at the last game. NBA.com. Let's go to yesterday. I wonder if they have, they probably have California Classic too. Warriors were the last team to play. So the good news is that he's kicking butt from the 3-point line, but the bad news is the turnovers. 3 turnovers last game. So the numbers are there though, like 6 assists, 7 rebounds. So 3 for 6 on threes. Tonight, he is 3 for 3. Wow. 6 for 9 overall on that. Let's keep looking. What is this? Oh, some old stuff here. What is this? Okay, we can repurpose this window. Let's take a look. When was the California Classic? Was way back on July 8th. No, 10th. And I don't see it there, so we'll have to go to Warriors.com. And the game is restarted, but there's a clock issue. Clock didn't start, and BP's at half court already. They forgot to hit go on that one. So let's look for Warriors.com. Where did I put Warriors.com? Here? Warriors.com. Application error. Oh, yo, Warriors.com. You're toast. And one for Daquan Plowden again. Wait a minute. NBA. What? Hold on. Golden State Warriors. Salaries. No, not that one. Golden State Warriors. Where is the website? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Warriors.com is down. Breaking news. Oh, you're back. Go ahead. Do play-by-play.
Yes, sir. Plowden hit that free throw. Did he get an and one, I think? Nice. Warriors up 46-40. Warriors.com. Also playing in some. Maybe we should try Warriors Summer League.com. Yeah.
I might need.
Beautiful hit ahead pass from BP for the dunk for number 10.
Another assist. Chalk it up.
Another assist. That was beautiful. That was like a quarterback throwing that.
This is the old box score. My bad. Here's the new one. 6 assists.
Collins couldn't fight around the screen, and they got a wide open mid-range jumper off that one.
Wow, Podz.
3-guard lineup out here for the Dubs. Plowden's got a nice handle. Goes to lay. Another layup. No good, but TJD's there to clean it up.
Plowden's good, man.
Plowden is pretty solid,
he jumps
man.
off the page. He just does.
Yeah. There's something about guys who just stand out for whatever reason, you know?
That's what you look for.
I don't know if it's athleticism or, the Warriors got to steal. Don't have the numbers, though.
This guy.
Oh, BP BP drew everyone away, and they all forgot about TJD, and he gives us the goggles.
Forgot about
assist. Warriors up 10.
I think I might be behind you now. I'm not sure.
Oh, 8-17, 16, 15, 14.
Yeah,
Warriors up 52-42. You're how what?
1 second behind.
Oh, okay. Let me know if you want to do anything. Okay, Rick?
Nah, it's probably better than I'm 1 second behind.
Oh, okay.
Spoil anything.
Yeah, what's up, Bloomer? Saying that Plowden looks like. Oh, we see a replay of that beautiful.
Beautiful.
Podz pass.
The defense.
Yeah, we're thinking he would be a real good two-way signing too, based at least on this. You know, and it's summer league. You know, we'll see, but he's looking good right now.
Trayce late there from the defense.
Yeah, sorry they
scored.
So we got that. He's got 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5-8 from the field. Sanogo does. Plowden going in the lane.
Dribble.
And he gets fouled.
I can play, man. Plowden can play.
He can play.
What a find.
Oh, I got a high five for TJD too.
Guess what? He spent 5 years at Bowling Green.
Is that in Boston?
He spent the last 2 years in G League. So I looked that all up. He has 5 years of experience from the NCAA. That's amazing.
And 2 in the G League. So he's super experienced. How old is he?
25, I think. Yeah, 25.
Okay, great. I like that.
6'6". Let's look up his wingspan.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh, we gotta keep.
It looks like it's 6'10" or something, at least to me. At least 7 feet.
Daquan Plowden.
And he hit both free throws, by the way, so we're back up 10.
And he can hit free throws.
Yeah, he did. Bulls shoot the 3. Nope. And look who got the board. It's Plowden.
This guy.
Go down the lane for the lefty layup. No. Goes for the offensive rebound. Robin tip. Oh, over to the Bulls, and they were on the fast break. Who's that? Buzelis. Oh, he threw it away. Plowden on the floor. This again. Oh, he's saving the possession. And he got back on D. The Bulls are discombobulated. And look who's closing out on the 3. Oh, didn't matter. Went in. Oh, but he was everywhere. Buzelis hit that for the Bulls. But he was everywhere in that possession, man. He is leaving it all on the film, you know? BP into TJD. Oh, that was a pretty rough foul but there to prevent that dunk.
Too bad. I'll get an assist on that one.
Yeah. It was.
I remember somebody recently, maybe it was in the USA game or something, where they said they wish you get an assist if the guy gets fouled and makes free throws. Then you have a whole, 75 years or however many years we've had stats. Now it's probably only been, maybe 70 years of stats that unaccounted for on those.
Yeah, well, I would be fine with hockey assists, so I don't see why not. I mean, I think you'd have to hit both free throws, but you get an assist for an and one, don't you? So it's kind of already. That wouldn't be too hard, but because it's affecting a one of the most traditional stats in the game, I get the reticence. Oh, Collins got the steal. The Bulls are never. They always have numbers. Colin goes up for the. Hey, got that layup. Yes, sir. 58-47, 6:30 to go. These are 10-minute quarters, just to remind everybody. So they're going by a little more quickly. About 2 minutes, every quarter. Buzelis off and up. Oh no, that's not Buzelis. It's 77. And ball went in the basket, but it didn't count. What's the call on the floor here? I think it's he's gonna go shoot free throws. This is Summer League, okay? J.K. was playing really well in the full NBA. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Oh, BP skying in for the board, but what was that? A lane violation? Oh,
on.
Oh, it was. I think it was
BP?
a lame violation on BP.
Oh wow.
He crossed the 3-point line too early, I guess.
That's
Or maybe got into the paint too early. I forget what the rule is actually for guys out there because they never call that. Oh, and he made it. So that went from a missed free throw to an extra point, which that's too bad. BP trying to make up for three, front rim. 77. Who is this guy? He's pretty good too, actually, on the Bulls. Gotta admit, kind of standing out. He gets the rebound. They're trying to get it to Buzelis. So Collins doing a pretty good job of fronting him. But 77, lefty layup going down the lane. He hit it. It's 58-51. Huh?
Is that Del Mosque, maybe?
Huh? Dome Mosque?
Let me listen.
We trail by 9 points right now with the left.
He's shown an ability to get by. Both
They're not saying his name.
Yeah, BP hit a real nice lefty fadeaway. Well, lefty. I mean, going left fadeaway. And a touchdown pass to 10. No, he's double teamed. Plowden, right side. Gives it back to Podziemski. Fakes does the Klay fake. Let me set a screen for me there. Almost loses the ball. Alley hoop to number 10 now. Fouled, and BP is still down. Nah, he's just tired. He's okay.
Trayce couldn't finish the alley-oop.
I think that was number 10, not TJD. But I'm not sure.
10 threw the ball. Trayce just missed the
Oh, really?
And he got mad at himself.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are the shots that he would normally hit.
Was he fouled? Maybe
I think he fouled, yeah.
Still got to make
There are
that.
a ton of fouls in this game.
60-51. Oops.
Yeah, I like our future Bloomer saying that he knows the Warriors still want to get Markman somehow, some way, but Podz, TJD, JK, and Moody still our future. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing we have those guys on like rookie contracts. It really is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Very, very, and not only, Trayce's contract is unbelievable.
I mean,
it's
essentially nothing for the cap. And he could be our starting center.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
And, the thing on Plowden is that, we'll see how that. It'd be great to keep him. The good news is I think there's a role for him. There's a role for him on the team. However, the difficulty is that if someone can find Plowden's wingspan, that'd be great. I couldn't find it. Oh, 6'9", 6'9" wingspan from Bowling Green. Cool. So we found it. And then you do the play-by-play, but by next time out, I will try and find out how many roster spots we got left, so far in terms of Plowden. 6'9" wingspan, that's actually not that.
Well, don't we have 14 on the roster right now?
Well, that's why I'm going to do the journalist thing while you're doing that. I'm going to look
also, we got to think about Post too, right?
Right. I would think we could get away with two-way for him, but
we have Pat Spencer right now, and who's our other two-way player at the moment? Lindy Watt? No. Oh, it's Beekman. Reece Beckman.
Yeah, Beekman. Thank you.
Yeah.
Find this.
Oh, I think we hit 1 out of 2 free throws, or might have hit both. Anyway, 62-51. Bulls from the corner. Nope. BP just flying in for that rebound. Love to see that. Always loved that last year. TJD, top of the court, over to BP. They're going to look like they're going to ISO, but instead TJD slips the screen. BP picks up the dribble with the elbow out to Thompson, who misses the mid-range jumper. Ethan Thompson misses the mid-range jumper. And I'll go out to Buzelis, who take a three. I think Plowden might have got his fingertips on that ball. Look, as Buzelis relocates to the right corner off the offensive rebound and drains it. Warriors up 8, 62-54. Man, there's a lot going on in a basketball game, dude. It's amazing. You try and call it out. BP over to Ethan Thompson into TJD, who throws up a floater. And it looked like the ref might have hit the ball out of bounds, but I think it was already out when he grabbed it. So it's Bulls ball, 62. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Warriors ball, 62-54, and we'll have a blob, baseline inbounds. Out of bounds, sorry. Baseline out of bounds. Into 41. What is that? We take the three. No good. Is that Post? No, he's not. Yeah. Who's 41?
Hold on. I'll look.
Oh, gets the rebounds, taking it up. Over.
Oh, that's like Sorkin or something.
Oh, okay.
Or Vasovi, one or the other.
Knox for three. It's good. 65-54. Nice. So, what did you say? Sorkin?
Sorkin or Vasovi, one or the other.
Okay. Well, I'll call him 41. 41 opened up.
Sorkin, based on the length of the name on the back of his jersey.
Sorkin, yeah. Okay, so Sorkin opened that up with a couple nice
Oh,
and who blocked that?
Knox.
Oh, beautiful.
Looking away with his back turned.
Yeah, just
cool.
Man, just he did that with his imagination, basically. He figured out where the ball was going to be and blocked it. Amazing. These guys are like really good at basketball, dude. Can you imagine being able to do that at their level? I mean, just at the Summer League level? Amazing. Okay, so Pat Spencer, Bloomer saying showed he can facilitate and attack the rim.
Just put up another comment
when
you get a chance to that.
This Beekman's a poor man's GP2 with more finesse touch at the rim. Oh, I like that analysis of yours. And you said, right. So one of GP or Looney go creating an open spot if Markkanen is added. I think a lot of that will have to do with whether the Wiggins contract is involved, you know?
Oh, it's involved. There's no doubt.
Right, but like the money in that case with marking it at 34, but if it was Wiggs plus that $8 or $9 million contract, we would have more money available after that if we're not taking any other contracts back. So I think we'd be in a pretty good position to offer another two-way, unless you know that's not needed, and then I might lean towards just keeping those two if we don't have to get rid of them because their contracts are coming off the books next year. But the Warriors have options both financially and in terms of some of the larger expiring contracts that we could throw in that trade. But
oh, hey, smile real quick and go up a little more because this is one of the major questions we answered. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. I forgot to do this social media stuff. Didn't tweet out the link for the second straight game. Oops.
BP going down the lane and guy fouled him after the whistle to prevent him from making that.
Sorkin looking at the. Oh, we've got Larry Riley. Is that his name?
Is that who that is?
Right. Assistant GM.
But in the Western Conference, when you're going up against the likes of Minnesota with that long, imposing lineup that they have.
Good question.
And the Denver Nuggets with Joker and some long length on the wings as well.
How do you compete against those teams with the way you play?
Yeah, I think it's something we talk about internally, and the fans should know that we're really not trying to develop a team that's 6'9" and under. It looks like that's the plan, but it isn't the plan. But I'm saying, in all honesty, is what we're trying to find is size does matter, and Mike talks about it all the time. Positional size at every position. That's kind of what we want, and it's where Klay was in his prime and trying to find Kuminga. Those guys, athleticism and length and positional size. But we're not going to sacrifice
Good closeout.
the way we play in our style just to have someone.
Another rebound for BP.
There's some disadvantages, but the one thing is we have good rebounding guards, and we know that we have to do it. And you guys know the stats as well as I do. For a team that was small, our rebounding was pretty good all year long. Right? We've made it. We understand both sides of it, offensively and defensively, rebounding and how important that is, and that all 5 guys need to do that. So we're still looking out there for tall guys. As a matter of fact, we drafted a guy 52 that's over 6'9". I mean, there's promise. There's the potential, and I'll get back to that again.
Great explanation.
Larry, what's in this era of the aprons, the first and second apron? How has that shaped the way teams now have to put teams together?
Yeah, well, you know, when I heard your interview with Dave Griffin, and or he was on earlier. I think he was actually with a different group, but he talked about the same thing. I think all of us are kind of learning on the fly with this.
Good move, Knox.
But I will say this:
gets to the rim.
The
Retail.
further you get, the more aprons you put on is not a good thing.
Wow.
And yet, I would say this: we have a tremendous ownership group that has proven that if we can put a quality team on the floor, that money is no option. And so, but yet. We have to be conscientious of that as well. We're going for a championship, so whatever we can do, Joe and Peter have been willing to spend, but we have to be conscientious that it's now with the new CBA, especially that second apron, it is so cool, and it's not just acquiring players; it's draft capital. It's all there's so many things involved in it. It's restricted in some of the things you're doing. So. Like for us right now, we're 500,000 just shy of the first apron, so we're operating in this lens of we've got to be careful how we can add talent, but yet be fiscally responsible at the same time. And I think all 30 teams are dealing with that, and will be dealing with that as we go along. Boston being a perfect example of that.
No doubt.
We have Jonathan Kuminga amongst some of the Warriors courtside here watching, and with the leap that he made last year, how do you keep that momentum going with him?
Well, I think the thing is just knowing that the work that he's putting in, especially this summer, going into basically, his last year heading into free agency, restricted free agency for us, is trying to see what can I do consistently that Steve will allow me to get on the floor. His style of play is a little bit different than we play. But yet I think he has incorporated the strengths of being able to run the floor, go ahead and guard out on the perimeter, whether that's 1 through 3 and even some 4, that he knows that basically any young player in our organization, if you will guard and run the floor and listen to what Steve wants to do, the rest will come. Okay. And I think Jonathan's maturity is, I can really score, and we know that, is trying to fit all the pieces of his game that will allow him to excel both on the offense and the defense.
So I'm not going to let you leave here, and we'll make this the last one. But
no, don't ask it.
Steph Curry.
Okay. I was just going to say Lowry.
But maybe not. And I don't just mean from a basketball perspective. Just his person, who he is as a person influence the culture of that organization?
I don't
a lot.
Enough time, right? You guys are leaving. You're out of here. It would take me a while. I can say this. I've said this to anybody that would listen to me, and not many people do. But those that do, he is a better person than he is playing. Wow. He is the greatest.
Good rebound, Trayce.
This is year 36 for me, and he's
year 36.
All-star, superstar, ever been around.
Turnover BP, I think.
It isn't by any chance luck. It's the work he's put in. But what's really amazing is every draft pick we bring in, every
5 turnovers
that we sign, they all can't wait to play with him. And he's as normal, easygoing. It's incredible. And nothing against all the other players that I've been involved with that I know that my father coached for a long time and has touched a lot of players throughout this league. For the status that guy has, it's just unbelievable. I've shared a story with you. This tells you who he is. So the Olympic team is leaving out of our practice here.
Hurry, Larry.
Whatever it is. All the players walk out, head to the bus.
Oh.
Sees all the players, turns right and signs every jersey and signs them all.
Sounds like Steph Curry.
Thank you, Larry.
Larry, thanks a lot for joining
Safe
us.
travels.
Appreciate
You got
it.
it.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
I want to add something to that. And he stays late to talk to me. Like I'm sitting there waiting for him to. I've got over 30 minutes of workout video that's coming to the channel soon. I wanted to wait until I got back for that because you're not supposed to post 30 minutes of workout video. You're just not. But this is my last time, so like they can't really say anything. What are they going to do? Oh, we're going to take your credential. You better, only post 2 minutes. I was told that. To not that dramatically. Nah, this is my last one. I'm posting 30 minutes of stuff. I actually thought about putting it under a membership, YouTube membership. Then I said, nah, this is somebody else could have been out there at the same time filming the same thing that I did. And actually somebody got a little bit of it, but not 30 minutes. And then I have another 15 minutes of him doing the post-workout stretching with Carl Bergstrom, one of the performance directors who works under Rick Celebrini. And so I had to wait for that. And, during that time, thankfully, I'll tell the story eventually on the website. So be sure to subscribe on the website right here. Let's go Warriors.com. If you're subscribed, you'll get the notification, just like, subscribing here on YouTube and turning notifications on. But Let's Go Warriors, just subscribe there. Boom. You'll get it in your inbox email. But the story is basically that I waited for him. By the way, Mark Spears sat with him for a long time. Trayce Jackson-Davis, halftime. My bad.
They asked if we wanted to play. We said absolutely. So coming out here competing, that's just the main thing.
Oh, I forgot. I thought it was halftime. I'll come back to that story. But we'll finish with Trayce.
By getting the win, both teams are competing, so we just got to keep playing hard.
Thanks for your time.
All right. Play-by-play, Dean. My bad.
Yes, sir. You got it. Loved hearing from Larry Riley, though. Can tell why he and Steph got along so well. That sense of humor.
36 years. I had no idea.
Yeah. BP off the court. Earl splash.
Oh,
left
BP,
side. Left
man.
to the left side. That's tough.
Kidding me, BP?
All good, though. 73-59. You got all three of them.
Still got to look up the California Classic stats.
Nice defense, but it's out on the Warriors here. Being batted by Chicago with 14 on the clock, on the shot clock.
He is 4 for 7. He was 3 for 6. That's 7 for 13. Good Lord.
That's not bad, man.
What's 40% of 7 divided by 40% would be? He could go.
Warriors hit a pass. Lefty. No. TJD couldn't finish.
Use the backboard, TJ. Because then if you miss that, you can get the putback. Yeah,
that's a good point. Bulls come back and hit a 3 here. 73-62. Warriors up 11. 8:55 to go. BP will get the screen from TJD. Throw it back into him. TJ didn't like it. Ran the ball back outside. And BP went into the corner getting doubled. Almost got the ball trapped over there. But got it into I don't know who shot that. Sorry. Let me see. But I think we got fouled. Must have been Ethan Thompson here, because I think he's going to go shoot these free throws. Yep.
One thing on the signing the autographs with the Vegas fans.
Yeah.
It was 117 to 120 out, depending on which day it was, outside signing autographs.
Oh.
And before that, he's staying to talk to me. And like I said before, during the USA Canada broadcast, I tell him, yeah, this is my last one. I'm retiring. And what does he do? Look of concern. Man, Steph. He's so cool.
Well, you know, that's the greatest attribute a leader can have is making everybody feel, you know, like you're the only one in the room with them. I think Steph does that better than anyone in the NBA, sure, and almost anybody that I know of, really. So, gotta love that. And the concern too. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. No, it's all right, Steph. Nothing bad happening. That's beautiful, man. You're lucky. You're a lucky guy, Rich.
I know. Definitely.
Thank God. You know. BP down the lane, slam dunk. Let's go.
Wow.
77-62.
Okay. Okay.
He's playing well, but he slammed that like he was frustrated. I love it.
He is pissing off certain journalists that don't follow the Warriors on a day-to-day basis. They're like, what is he doing in this one?
Yeah, really. Oh, another slam dunk, alley-oop.
Yeah.
Timeout. Let's go. Scott.
Oh, by the way,
Scott.
By the way, we should blow this team out because point differential factors into the playoffs at Summer League.
Oh, that's
yeah. Yeah.
Now we have to. You know, I don't think I'd like that for the NBA, but that's a pretty fun thing to add because it makes how much you won by more important. Not that you don't like watching close games too. That's fun, but yeah, that's enjoyable. Yeah, Warriors playing great right now. Hammer Podz. I like that. Thank you, Arbel, over there on Twitch. J.Cole.
Oops. All right, let's try and look up some California Classic stats.
Oh, he did say he did swear twice on live TV picking up that unique trophy that they have for the California Classic.
Hold on, let me check my mobile browser. Is Warriors.com really down?
I'll try it here.
No, it's just Safari. Application error. Client side. What? Man, I do not like Safari, but sometimes it does this.
I always thought Safari was pretty good for like your cell phone, but I always have problems with it on the laptop. I don't know why.
Let's look on Safari, actually. Let's go here.
Point differential matters. They officially called it the NBA Cup, by the way, the Emirates NBA Cup. Hey, there's a sign for Omega Mart. oh, Omega Mart. If you guys know about that, you know about it. You ever heard of that, Rich? Omega Mart in Vegas?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Oh, it's
pretty strange.
Wait a minute. I can't click on anything to get the stats. Oh, man. Schedule.
Okay, 79-62, 7:35 to go. I forgot his name, 41. I think he set a bad screen. What's his name again? I don't remember. Sorkin, right. Thank you. He had a couple nice passes when Riley was being interviewed, by the way. Sorkin did. And the Bulls offensive foul the other way. Moore's ball here. Buzelis says 16 points. I didn't see how many assists, but he's been playing pretty well. I think the Bulls, though, when they're a good team, they're really fun. Like, it would be cool to have a good Bulls team. Oh, massive foul there. Number 10, Scott, going for the dunk again. And he missed it, but it'll go to the line for sure. Podz is 1 for 6 from 3 on the California Classic Championship game. Oh, Scott missed the first free throw.
At least we have one game result.
He's definitely lighting it up today, though. He's still out there, too.
Oh, I think I found it. Oh, cool. Player stats. California Classic. Found something. How many games did he play?
Buzelis for 3.
One.
80 to 65.
Podz only played one Cali Classic.
Oh, yeah. They came in for the championship. I remember that.
Okay, so he's 1 for 6. That's it.
Yeah.
So he's overall.
He's still 8 for 22 or something like that. Oh, you said 14, right?
1 for 6. 3 for 6 is 7 for 13. 8 for 19. 8 for 19.
Still pretty good. Oh, Warriors miss a right corner 3 here. Bulls have a little momentum. Buzelis over to 77, back to Buzelis on the right wing. Back over to 77. Drives down the lane. Out to the right wing 3. No good. Oh, BP can't get the rebound. And Sorkin has to foul here. So the Bulls now shoot 2 free throws.
8 for 19 is 42.1%.
Yeah, beautiful. That will do. Oh, there we go. Thank you. They hit the first free throw here. Again, 80 to 66. I actually thought, so it was Dalen Terry. I actually thought that for like street art, that kind of looked kind of cool, you know? Like it's ugly, but it's sort of supposed to be, you know? But hey, that's variety's the spice of life, you know? BP setting up, nice ball movement here. Oh, Plowden threw it away. That's too bad. But he got back, hustle, and they prevented the layup. Now Plowden's going down with numbers. Ahead to Sorkin, slam dunk.
There we go.
Go, 82-60. I kind of like Sorkin, man. I think he's playing pretty well. Plowden's, he's just great. He's all over the court, you know?
Well, the whole I kind of like Sorkin thing. Don't mean to nitpick, but I mean he has to jump out at you the whole game is kind of my rule. And there's a reason why he didn't start. So
yeah,
if he keeps doing that every time he subs in.
No, I don't mean just for that play. Just there was a couple passes that he made where they were almost like no look passes, and you know, for a big guy dribbling the ball up the court, I don't know. I mean, I like, you know, I'm not thinking about him as like a potential two-way guy. Like
not enough data for me. Sorry.
Plowden. Yeah, that's I totally understand. Oh, BP got the inbound steal, taking the ball up the court, threw it away. He didn't know what he was doing, and he picked the halfway between nothing, and then couldn't prevent Buzelis from getting to the hoop. So 82-69. That's too bad off of that steal. That would have been a real momentum shifter. And nice letting the ball roll up the court. They let it roll past half court. Oh man, as a coach, I would be. I don't want to say I'd like to scream much at players, but I would not like that if my team let the ball just roll up the court without time going off. Oh, beautiful, beautiful thread the needle pass, two-handed pass into I don't know who that was who got
Trayce.
That layup. That was Trayce? Yeah. I think that was from Scott. Just threaded the needle right into Trayce, who laid it up very quickly, which is beautiful. Trayce is one of those guys who doesn't really dip the ball when he catches it too, which is like one of the most important skills a big man can have offensively, I think. You know, just because it keeps it out of the reach of the normal-sized human beings. And look at Plowden fight through those screens and trap. But they left Buzelis didn't see it. They left Bull wide open the left wing, and he just didn't find him. So we got that one. So kind of got away with iffy defense there. Alley-oop off the front of the rim. Scott stole it. No, yeah, Scott stole that and laid it up and in. And Buzelis backs down on 27. No call. And Knox. Sorry, Knox laid up and in. Knox goes to the hoop and misses the layup, but he got fouled. I haven't really seen Beekman that much. I got to tell you, Bloomer. Pat Spencer seems like a Swiss Army knife kind of guy. And I don't know. They all seem pretty cool. I wouldn't be too upset with any of these guys. I would like to give Plowden a chance, though.
BP another rebound.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
How many is that?
Working and lost it.
Jesus. 7.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Buzelis threw it down and won.
On J.Cole. Of all people.
Yeah. On Plowden. J.Cole Plowden.
You haven't done anything else, though, Buzelis. That's the first play you've had.
Some threes, to be fair, but that's, man. You got to love the hustle, though. You got to love the hustle of Plowden to get back there.
Actually has 23 points. Didn't even realize it. My bad. You've done a lot.
Yeah, had a nice alley-oop layup, too, earlier. I kind of like him for the Bulls. It's amazing how the narrative on this draft, weak draft, and like all the players get drafted, and it's like, these guys are pretty interesting.
No. Eric G told us 2025 has like potentially 10 franchise players. So.
No, I understand that the next draft will be much stronger, but I just don't think these guys are weak. Like, there's some nice players out here.
Nobody's saying that. It's just there's no franchise players.
No, I understand that.
It's nuance, which can't be explained in headlines or Twitter.
That's right. Twitter is just a bunch of news headlines. That's a good way to put it. Without any substance. Forgot what happened there, but the Bulls scored. 86-73, 2:59, and the Warriors take a timeout. Buzelis is coming out, looks like.
There we go.
Talking to the coach, I believe.
Oh, so much for the blowout. Of course, the moment I said that, we went on a slump. Bulls went on a run. So
I like the way Knox is playing too. Yeah.
Jinx. 86-73, 2:59.
I wonder who the first NBA team will be to run the gamut of when their team wins the Summer League, the NBA Cup, has the best record, and wins the title. I wonder.
I think that's happening.
Huh?
I don't think that's happening. Would have been the 2017 Warriors, but those days are over.
No, but I mean with the official, like the cup, as an official thing.
I said this in the comments in reply to Trey Dunn, but like the one thing I can't stand about the NBA Cup is that they force you to play the same team 3 times in a month. And that just, if you don't win those, you might be struggling for a while, which is what happened to us. Although maybe on paper, we still were able to have a pretty good record at that time, but we did go 0-3 against OKC. Minnesota wasn't good. I don't know that they were in our group, but we went at least 0-2 against Minnesota. It was just
Kings too.
Like imbalance of that.
Well, but the thing is, like, you have to
see. I would argue it's beyond the scope of our play-by-play right now. We can talk about it later, but I would argue I've done schedules. That was my job for 125 teams. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to have 3 games against the same team. Just pick a Final Four. based on standings, overall standings. What's wrong with that? You don't need to have like a true total, like, NBA Cup, the Lakers beat these teams multiple times. No, just take the best record in the top 4 teams and have the NBA Cup. It's the same shit. But anyways.
That's interesting. Because I was thinking about it eventually becoming a divisional thing. Like maybe if there's 32 teams, you have 4 divisions, and they all just play each other like they normally would. But
they're overthinking this.
Maybe
overthinking it. You will get the same amount of viewers on TV if you just pick the top 4 teams. Same. Guarantee you.
But then how many games do you have? 2?
You just pick the top 4 teams. They go to Vegas in December.
For 2 games?
Yeah. Just do that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you get to see, at the time Indiana was playing great. Anyways, you get to see these guys. I mean, Boston, you have a pretty cool Final Four. Maybe even make it 6 teams, whatever. But you don't need to do all this, like, ruin all of these schedule balancing. You've sacrificed schedule balancing for extra money on TV. You didn't need to sacrifice the schedule balancing for that. All you had to do is just take the top 4 teams.
And that's why I was thinking about the division as Trayce, as BP finds.
Trayce
wasn't able to make it, but got fouled.
Yeah,
that's what I liked about the division thing, though, because it would keep you local. So you might be traveling, but it'd be all pretty close together.
Yeah, but that's an easy fix. You can fix that with the balancing of the schedule. I just don't like playing OKC 3 times before we reach the Christmas game. That is lame in a 30-team league, and that doesn't create balance because some teams might be struggling up until then. So I don't know. I mean, it still could be argued that it doesn't mess with the balance as much. But I just felt like, we played OKC 3 times before we were even ready. We played Minnesota 2 times before we could establish any rhythm. Some teams are going to take longer to reach that rhythm.
Oh, what a 3. Yeah. I definitely agree with that. That, just the kind of group that we were in was so talented that with the Draymond stuff, was that an in-season tournament game that Draymond got suspended? I think it might have been. But yeah. So that was, beautiful dump off pass there for that layup.
By
it was Collins to Knox, I believe.
All right. Well, I had to put it in the next. It was Podz.
Yep. And the Bulls hit a hook shot. 1:17 to go. It's a 10-point game. BP taking the ball left wing. Almost out to the half-court line. They started a trap, got the ball away. Gives it back to BP. Deep 3. Oh, in and out. That was close.
Ooh.
Buzelis. Interior pass from the center who missed a 0-0 out there. Pretty much wide open for 3. And TJD blocked it, but I think he fouled him. Here's another view of that nice Buzelis triple. Got a pretty smooth jumper there.
I do get the part where you want to change the courts and make it all interesting for a couple regular season games, though. So I haven't factored that into the marketing part.
Yeah, well, it's trying to drum up excitement for what is normally post, October, pre-Christmas, December, or New Year's. It was a little bit of a the cold part of the pizza in the microwave, if you will. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's a good one.
Thanks, Rich. 40 seconds to go. 90-82. Collins over to the BP. He's going to try and put the nail in the coffin here, I think. Pass off to Knox, who was not able to dunk it, and there's a foul on the Bulls.
Wait a minute. Part of the pizza that's warm when it's in the fridge?
Cold.
No, but
still cold in the microwave.
Oh, gotcha.
You cook it; it's like cooked all the way through, except in the center where it's still kind of cold.
Yeah. No, I thought you said fridge.
Oh no, maybe I did. Maybe that was confusing. Yeah. If you got a part of your pizza that's warm in the fridge, it's more like Omega Mart, Self-heating pizza.
I think the whole schedule imbalance that Jasmine mentioned, that I mentioned as well, it brings up the fact that we had such an easy schedule, sort of quote unquote easy. We had a much easier schedule in the second half, so you get kind of that imbalance like that.
Yeah, and I think the Warriors probably had that more than other teams last year, but there will probably be more variation for a few teams each season. Maybe especially if you're in a good conference and popular, right? So you get a lot of national TV games and all that. Well, I think that was 77, missed that, and BP will walk this ball up the court.
Yeah, and
dribble it out.
I think in the NBA Cup, you're at least playing them twice. The 3 times isn't a requirement, but it ended up like we played OKC 3 times. I felt
right, because 2 of them were in the Cup, and then we just played them normally.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. And those games really hurt. Both of those were super close. They were like, one of them was the not being able to foul quickly enough, up 3 on foul Chet. And one time he hit it, and the other time he went to the line and hit all the free throws. And both those games, I was at work. I was going to Starbucks to get coffee, and I was like, not we have this, but like, all we have to do is execute. We have the lead, and both times we weren't able to do it against what turned out to be the number 1 team in the West. That was tough. Talking about Plowden, Nikki, because me and Rich both like him a lot. I like Buzelis too. I actually kind of like the way he played. Very smooth wing up there. But Plowden, man, he was just everywhere on the court. Felt like even when he made a mistake, it's like you can't fault him for making that mistake because of the hustle and the energy.
I'm finally catching up to the comments. Oh, Plowden roster spot. We talked about that, Nikki. We'll see. Oh, Podziemski post-game interview.
From Jerry Stackhouse there. What did you like most about this win?
Yes, sir.
I like that we came off flat, but we responded well in that first quarter, kept it even. Second quarter, we just stayed steady, and then third quarter, we just made our push. Back in the Cali Classic, our third game against Sacramento, we were up 20 plus, and we gave up that lead, and they almost came back to 1. So just keeping the foot on their neck for 4 quarters, and consistency is always going to win.
We talked about, you wanting to participate in the summer league just to kind of work on your leadership skills, your vocal skills.
Only 10 points.
I understand this is your last game here in Vegas, capping off a very busy summer, if so. So from this experience, where's your confidence level at heading into next season?
It's at an all-time high right now. I know since Klay and CP are gone, I have to take a big leap, and I credit the front office and Steve for trusting me with that. And I'm not going to disappoint. I'm going to find a way to make it work as I did last season. But playing these games, being able to be a leader out there without Draymond and Steph, and being able to use my voice with Trayce, I think it's super important. And hopefully it carries over to October.
5-0 for this Warriors group. Winning the California Classic, is it Summer League title or bust here?
Yeah, it is. I mean, last year we went 1-7 total. Didn't win a game here, so it's win 2 in a row.
Yep, that's what I remember.
To our staff and putting a great team together with guys that love playing for each other and know that if we play together, good things for individuals are going to come.
Hey, he said maybe, so he may be back.
Maybe. Might see you on Wednesday.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon. Good job.
Yeah, on that, I think the plan was him to rest, but the fact that he just had 7 turnovers and then 3 before that, I think he needs a few more reps, honestly. Get the turnovers down. That's my opinion on that. Oh, Dean's taking a break. Yeah, so that's That's what I think. I think he should play. And the next game is to solve the turnover bug. The next game is going to be, let's look at our live stream schedule coming up. By the way, we are going to be right back here in literally less than 12 hours. Did you know that? Because USA is going to play Australia. Awesome. Let's check. Oh, Dean already covered that. Your assumption is correct on the BP rumor thing. Check early comments or description for notes. So that's all I can say about that right now. Let's see. We'll see. I mean, I think he needs to solve the turnover issue, so that would be BP. Play a half, maybe. Prove to me that you won't turn the ball over. Let's see. Slater. 21, 12, 7, and 7. 7 turnovers. That's too much. The next live streams is tomorrow, 12 hours from now. 9 a.m. USA, Australia from Abu Dhabi. The next one after that, I learned yesterday that you can't do carriage returns within comments. The next one after that is, looking at my calendar here, I think the next day, Monday the 15th, we have that. Oh, I guess it's Wednesday. Oh, I guess there's 3 days before. No, today's Sunday. There's 2 days before. Well, 3 days really before the next game. Cleveland on Wednesday at Cox Pavilion, which is a signal that they think nobody will watch it on TV. And that's on NBA TV. So that's Wednesday, the 17th. GSW Cleveland. The next game after that would be Friday. Oh, and that day, actually, sorry. Second one, Serbia, USA Serbia, also at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. So there's a lot coming up. USA Serbia, man, what a game. And then the third one is also Wednesday, 17 at 7 p.m. So those are the next 3 live streams. Copy that. Boom. And put that in the notes. We're at the 2-hour 13 mark. USA, baby. Let's take a look at Australia's roster. Who do they have? Australia men's basketball Olympics roster. Here we go. Patty Mills, Matisse, Josh Giddey. It's going to be a good game. They've improved so much. Dante Exum. No Ben Simmons, by the way. He opted out for Tokyo, and it's been downhill ever since. Yeah, this is a far less talented team than Canada, but you never know. They might just play a better system game. France is strong. Yep. Oh, we got soccer on ESPN too, huh? Oh, they're showing highlights of Argentina. Okay, Wow, this whole time I forgot to tweet out the link. Whoopsies. How's Greece? Good question. Well, we'll look into this in 12 hours. Gosh. I've got to get going now. I want to definitely stay up and do 2 more Steph Curry videos of workouts. One is the entire 30-minute workout. The other one is, see, I just posted this behind the scenes. Nope, refresh this. I just posted a different behind the scenes, USA behind the scenes. Only 800 views. This one isn't that exciting, but still, you should go watch it. Probably should put timestamps to make it more interesting. But obviously, this one from the actual game behind the scenes, him running the tunnel, etc. That one's good. 2 more coming up. Half an hour workout, which is the longest one on the internet, I guarantee you. And then probably 15 to 20 minutes of him stretching after all that with trainer Carl Bergstrom. All right, Dean, we're going to sign off pretty soon. Any final words? See you in 12 hours, Dean.
I'll try and make it.
All right.
Absolutely. Do my best. Yeah, man. Amazing. Team USA versus Australia. The what's their name? The Boomers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Always a fun team to watch. Always a very tough team, Australia. Yep. No, man, it's just great being back on here.
Yeah, thanks for being on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, love it.
All right, we'll see you in 12 hours, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Just us. Oh,
Just
Canada's
us.
good too. Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's do just us. Where's just us? Here we go. And Brate. And let me type it in officially.
Also, got to say this from my family out there. England, 2-1 loss to Spain. That's rough, but I hope all my family out there in England and Scotland had a good time. But
all right.
Soccer for you, man.
See you guys soon. You'll have it in 2 hours. Bye-bye.